Problem number one. Muhammad abolished free speech.
Cameras is coming.
Muhammad abolished free speech. How do I know?
How?
I read to you Surah 68, Ayat 15 and 16. When our verses are recited to him, he says, legends of the former people. Some non-Muslim, please don't come in. Some non-Muslim rejected the Quran. When some non-Muslim rejected the Quran, what does the Quran say? We will brand him. Wait, I have a brain. Why would I say nonsense? I have a brain. I use my brain, I have one. Thank you. You see, someone with a brain and who uses will never say la or whatever nonsense you say. So, what does the Islamic Allah say? We will brand him upon his nose. If you are a non-Muslim and if you comment about the Quran, what will the Muslim, what will Muhammad, what will the Islamic Allah do? Punch you in your nose. Remarkable. Hey, you still want to go to the prison? What's that? Do you only hear bad stuff? Do you have selective hearing, my dear friend? Muslim? Are you Muslim? Only hear bad stuff? Yeah, I understand. Completely understand. When I am trying to speak sense, you are quiet. When someone is swearing, you speak up. So I completely understand. You must be a Muslim. And how old are you, say? 80? 90? You have children? Do you have children also?
2 chicken better.
No, 2 chicken. For all your 20 children, 2 chicken masala won't be enough. You don't know your mathematics. You don't know how to make sense. You've shown up at Speaker's Corner, and this is what your religion has done to you.
I have one question.
No, please.
One question.
No, I've asked a question already.
Okay, let me ask.
If you want to engage with the question I've asked, please.
Which verse you were talking about?
Surah 68, Ayats 15 and 16.
15, 16.
Comment about the Quran, the Islamic Allah will punch you in your nose. Is that free speech? Please.
But in the verse,
Yeah.
in the verse,
Please come
it
in.
was talking about.
Please come
I
in.
don't want to.
No, please.
I don't want to come.
Well, in that case, in the verse, what?
In the verse, it was talking about specifically one person.
Yeah, in the verse, at least the gentleman is making an attempt, my dear friends. Unlike him, he has showed up here without knowing this is not a pub. There's no beer here. If you want beer, go to the closest pub, sir. I know Islam has been preventing you from having your beer all your life. Pedophilia fine, beer no fine. That's Islam. Now he comes here and shouts out at takbir. So at least the Muslim young man here, I can respect. He is beginning to make an effort. What is he saying? Whereas Surah 68, Ayat 16 says, punch him in the nose, he is saying it is speaking about a specific person. That's a good start. Specific, no, you've said what you've said. Please come.
Yeah, but no, please don't.
Please.
It's not saying punch him in the nose.
What does it say?
It's saying it's talking about the punishment in the hereafter.
Excuse me, please. Where does it say hereafter?
It is implied in the Quran.
Why is it
when
implied?
we say we, it means God.
Yeah.
And in the surah itself, it's talking about the hereafter.
Well, where does it say hereafter? Where does it say hereafter? You are saying it. Where does the surah?
No, please don't.
You are saying this. Where does the surah say this?
It is the understanding of the surah.
No, but
here I have
explain.
it.
How did you come to this understanding?
I'm not really good in English.
That's fine. But explain to me where you got the idea that this punching in the nose is in the hereafter, please.
Surah Al-Qalam, yes.
Please.
Hit the like family, share the link.
You have
Can you read it from the beginning?
No, why not from the beginning?
From the beginning, because it's
long.
context is
Look,
important.
I have read the entire thing.
Yeah, but context is important.
Please listen. Please
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I
I listen to you.
please.
I listen to you. It says here, فلا تطع المكذبين. What does فلا تطع المكذبين? Do not listen to the ones who usually lie, or they are known or branded as liars. Then he says some bad things. كل حلاف مهين means who swears by who takes swearing for granted. and then he walks with people, talking about people and gossiping, and he is against spreading. He is against spreading good things and good deeds. He is like a block, a wall for any good thing. Even if he had money and children, and when we tell him our verses, he says it's the legends of, or the mythics of the people who came before. What are we gonna do to him? سنسمه على الخرطوم. The verse you were reading will brand him upon the snout. It means in the hereafter, because it is not explicitly. One second. It is not explicitly said that you, as Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him, or as Muslims, that you have anything to do with it. If you read the Quran, let me finish. If you read the Quran, there are specifically things when you can say that these are applied to the people who are here right now. These are the
I've heard enough. Because you haven't read anything from here, you're making up things as you go along. I'll clarify what I mean. The Quran is very... So one thing, you read all the things that you read earlier, but you did not pick up the idea of hereafter from anywhere there. You did not pick up the... please, I'm responding. You only said he is a bad guy. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. According to the Islamic Allah.
No, he's not... I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
Let me finish.
He has bad traits.
Let me...
It's different.
But I heard you. Now I'm speaking. Please hear me out. You didn't use anything between ayats 1 and 14 to suggest the branding of the nose is not now, only in the hereafter. You didn't do anything so far.
Yeah, I did not.
You did not. Cool. Thank you. At least we agree on that.
Yeah, we agree.
And so, when you said it's on the it's in the hereafter, you're making this up because I'm. Please let him focus. Please let him. Don't. Please let him focus. So, please listen. So it clearly just says we will brand him. It just says we will brand him upon his nose. But we also know, so using this, you can't say this way or that way.
Yeah.
It only says that the Islamic Allah would want to brand him on his nose, punch him on his nose, when it doesn't explicitly call out. But we know from the Quran, for instance, Surah 60, Ayah 1.
Bring up Surah 16, Ayah 1. It's
Surah 16. But I'll finish my, and then you can see.
Yeah.
The Surah 60, Ayah 1, and many other places.
60 or 16?
60, Al-Mumtahana.
60.
Ayah 1, and in many other places we know that the Muslims are supposed to take the enemies of Allah as their own enemies. That whatever Allah wants to do to someone, the Muslims are supposed to do to them.
That is not.
Excuse me. The Quran in multiple places says, look, who I have not loved, how dare you love? Don't. You are supposed to hate them as I hate them. In other words, very simply, you might not have heard, I can show you a number of verses, but the Quran says in multiple places, very simply, to a Muslim who knows his Quran, it would be clear, whatever the Islamic Allah wants to do, I will need to act on his behalf. Don't come near me. I've told you multiple times, you're harassing me. Don't ever follow me. You're harassing me. Don't follow me. Is this clear to you? I am wary of your presence. You have done terrible things to me already. I am wary of your presence. Don't come near me. Thank you. To you. So Surah. So based on what I know from the Quran, the Muslims, based on what I know from the Quran, the Muslims are supposed to act on a couple of things. The Muslims are supposed to have the same attitude towards the non-Muslims as what the Islamic Allah has, number one. And number two is they are supposed to act.
Can I reply one by one? Can I reply one by one? Or you want to say them all first, then I reply
I've
to
said
all
only
of them?
one point.
Yeah. Do you want me to reply to a point by point? Or do you want to say all the points, then I can reply to all the points?
Please. I've only made one point. One composite point.
Yeah.
Whereas you said this is only in the hereafter, I said you haven't proved that. In contrast, I am telling you that the Muslims have been asked to do what the Islamic Allah wants to do to non-Muslims here and now. Very clear. I can show you multiple references. So,
Show
the
me the
Muslim,
references.
say Surah 60, Ayat 1.
Yeah, Surah 60 it says here.
ممتحنة.
ايوه ممتحنة. هذه على كفار.
Ayat 1, what does it say?
Yeah, it is in the context of the.
Forget about context. Very simply, the
We
principle.
can't forget about context, man.
Please listen. I understand context. I understand
Clearly
context.
don't understand
No, please.
context.
When I said forget about context, what I mean is don't give excuse based on context.
What do you
when
mean don't give excuse?
you will know when you hear. Don't cut me. Listen.
Okay.
When the other person is no, you're not. You are interjecting multiple times. Listen. Okay. Regardless of the here, a context-less principle is expressed. You know, for example, in the middle of a surah, if it says, love God, you don't have to search for the context. It's a context-less principle. Do you understand? So there are some principles in the Quran. There are some principles in the Quran which are context-less principles. One of them is here, Surah 60, Ayat 1. Let me read for you. Oh, you have believed. Do not take my enemies and your enemies as allies. If they are my enemies, they can't be your allies. They need to be your enemies. It's a simple, context-less principle.
Can you continue the ayah?
No.
Say again.
One second.
What
In this,
continue? This is
no,
enough.
No.
Islamic Allah says, my enemy,
second.
my enemy can't be your friend.
Can you read it again?
Yeah, sure.
Read it again.
Sure. Oh, you who have believed,
Yeah.
do not take my enemies
And your enemies.
Am I reading? Are you reading?
You said it.
You want to
before and
read? Do you want to read? Do I?
Yeah,
want?
I'm gonna read.
Yeah, please read.
Where?
Surah 60, Ayah 1.
Oh, you who you have believed, do not take my enemies and your enemies as allies.
So
So
what's your point?
it's a mutual. Like if I have an enemy, and let's say my friend has an enemy, if both are enemies, if both, let's say person X is the enemy, if he's my enemy and his enemy, I'm telling him, don't take my enemy and your enemy as an ally because he's your enemy and my enemy.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if you please listen. So two people, one person, yeah?
Yeah.
It's clear, let's say you are saying your enemy.
Yeah.
So the Islamic ally is saying it's his enemy.
Yeah.
The Islamic ally is not saying it's his ally. He is saying that.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But about the other person, see what the Islamic Allah says. He
what
does
is-
not say enemy alone. He says, and your enemy as ally.
Yeah.
Please listen. I will go.
What is this comment showing?
About the second person, about him, the Islamic Allah says, don't take him as your ally.
Yes.
In
Why
other
is
words,
he saying
please
that?
listen. Please
Okay,
listen. In other words, this gentleman is actually taking him as an ally. And I'll tell you, I'll give you even more information. Yeah, I'll show you because you haven't read this before. I'll show you even. If he continues, please don't laugh.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because you said you didn't read this
yeah.
before.
Of course you haven't read. You did. Okay, let me ask you
Of
something.
course I haven't read.
According to this ayat, I will read entirely now. Do you think this gentleman took the other person as an ally or an enemy?
He took the other person as an enemy.
Enemy, yeah? You?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I'm saying you haven't never read this this surah, this ayat, and you were laughing when I said this. And I will prove that you haven't read or understood. I will prove that in a minute. Before I prove, I asked him. Now I know that he thinks you take the other person only as an enemy.
He's saying don't take him as an enemy.
No,
No,
don't take
it's
him.
saying take him, don't take him as an ally. So
Don't
he's
take him as
confused.
an
But
Don't take
did
him
you,
as an ally.
in the example, did you pay attention to the example he gave earlier?
Yes, he's saying if there is an enemy of mine and his, I shouldn't take him as an ally.
Sure. That's all you're saying. But I'm going to demonstrate right now, reading this ayat, that for you, in this example, when we apply here, for you, actually that person was an ally, not an enemy.
Yes. Why? Can you continue reading the ayah?
But before that, do you understand he was an ally for you?
Yes, because I understand also the context of this.
So in other words, he was an ally
yes,
While he was an ally to him, you are pleading to him because he is my enemy. Don't take him as an ally.
The verse doesn't say that.
Not interested.
Yeah,
Abdullah,
it
not
does not
interested.
say
I'm in
that.
the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, but
Yes,
let me
it does.
finish.
Actually, yeah.
I'll
It doesn't
finish
say
and then
that.
you can come
That's
in.
not- that's
So now let me go back. Let me go back to Surah 68 because he is
No,
not.
no, 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 let's continue. Let's continue. On Surah 60.
Why not?
Continue.
Because.
Continue the ayah. You didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Finish the ayah.
Sure. Don't touch.
Why not?
Abdullah, don't touch.
Why not?
I've asked you. I've asked you not to.
I'm asking you why.
I'm asking you.
How would you
It's
want to have
my
a
will.
conversation?
It's my will.
Right.
It's my
I'm
will.
asking you why not.
Listen
touched
to
me in
me.
the past.
Listen to me. I'm asking you
I know.
not
We're having a
to.
conversation.
I'm asking you right now not to.
All right, I heard
Yeah.
that. But
If
I'm
you
asking-
did, for whatever, I'm telling you, don't.
Did you touch me in the past?
Not interested, not relevant. Now,
Did you touch me? In the
irrelevant.
past? You did.
Irrelevant.
Okay.
Now to you, sir. The reason I need to go back because we were having a wider conversation. The gentleman wants to butt in without letting us,
It's a conversation.
without letting
It's
us
a public
finish,
conversation.
without letting us finish my point, and therefore I would need to, without, and therefore, and therefore, and therefore,
You're preaching.
I would need to go back,
You're preaching. You're not
and therefore, I would need to go back.
You want to preach. If you preach, you're
Surah
preaching at
16,
church.
right,
You're
68.
having a conversation.
Go back
We're in
to
the
We have two
Surah
options.
16.
We have two options. Option number one,
Yeah.
I speak to you alone, finish the conversation, and then we can move to anything else with him.
No,
Option number one.
I want you to
I'm asking them, not you.
Right, okay.
I'm asking.
So why you can ask me?
I'm asking you both. If you don't agree, if we don't have an agreement, I'll move on.
Yeah, you can move
So I'm
on.
I'm
You
not
can
speaking.
move on.
I'm not speaking to you.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with you moving on. Actually,
You're confused
you're
right
here
now.
for Muslims.
I'm speaking to you.
You're here for Muslims, so
I
you're
know.
not gonna move on.
But I'm in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah,
You're clearly
It's a
unaware of
conversation.
some
It's a
good
conversation.
principles. No, I'm speaking to them.
Yeah, but
To you, sir.
it's us.
Okay,
If
what's
you
the
want
second
to,
option?
if you want, option one,
Yeah.
we finish our conversation. In which case, I can stay with 60 ayat 1. If you want him also to butt in, which is fine. It's a public place.
It's a conversation.
It's a he's already not letting me. It's not already.
Because
I
it's a
know.
conversation. We're not
Yeah.
preaching. In a church, you can. Everyone stay quiet.
Maybe I'll
Speaker's
move.
corner is a
Thank you.
conversation.
Are you happy with this? We were in the
It's
middle
a
of a sensible
conversation, that's what I'm
conversation.
saying.
I'm not interested. I'm not happy with this.
You cannot silence me.
Thank you.
Great input.
Okay,
No,
that's
yeah,
fine.
You
Yeah,
can't silence me.
to me, him not even hearing me out first is not great input.
I want
He's
to
a
hear
troublemaker.
You, I want to hear him, but there's a difference
Sure.
between
So
listening.
I'll
to
move
him
on right now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So the question is, he wants to
It's
preach as if he's
unfortunate.
in a church.
It's unfortunate
He's not in a church.
that youngsters like you.
Even-
It's very unfortunate.
The question is,
That's
how
fine.
long you gonna listen to him? And he doesn't listen to
Very
you
simply,
all the time.
the mafia ringleader Abdullah has come here and he doesn't understand the etiquette of a conversation. I was already having a conversation with two people.
The question is, he's not here to preach his religion.
Or
He's here to attack Islam. And if you're here to attack Islam, then you must attack it in a fair debate. The conversation must be fair. In a fair conversation, we are not allowed to preach, make rules, and we follow.
did you hear the hate speech? Did you hear the hate speech?
I heard yours too.
No, please
You're
listen.
here to
Please
attack
listen.
Islam.
You were
He's not here to
attacking
preach the
us.
Bible.
But please
If you're
listen.
here to
That's why I
attack
brought
Islam,
you.
But please
that's a
listen. But please listen.
conversation.
And he
In a
attacked-
conversation,
But
you
please.
cannot
So
preach.
you can't
As
say
you
that
do in a
he's
church.
attacking.
Sure.
I'm not in your church.
Okay, in that case, please, my different, please.
Okay.
This is what we call in the UK. This is what we in the UK call hate speech.
What is hate speech?
I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking.
Yeah, you're speaking to. If you're not speaking to me, why you have
But
cameras?
don't come into my personal space.
What personal space?
You
In
are
Speaker's Corner,
aggressive.
There's no personal space. If you're going a bus, does it have personal space in a bus? If you're going a train, does it have a personal space?
I don't have
Is
to.
their intent? Is their intent to harm you? In
What-
Speaker's Corner,
Is this
with
a ring?
all this camera.
Whoa, don't encroach into my personal.
Whenever you get
Islamic ringleader.
That's how you.
Islamic ringleader, mafia gang ringleader. Look at him.
There's no
Look at his
personal space in
behavior
the
at
bus.
Speaker's
There's no
Corner.
personal space in
I'll
the
even-
train. In Speaker's
The
Corner,
mafia
personal
gang
space.
ringleader says there is no personal space.
In a bus.
Oh, you're
In a
encro-
bus. In a train.
Clearly, he is not a legal expert. No wonder he's not a lawyer.
You are.
I,
And you are.
I don't
I
have to.
am not.
Stop.
Yes,
Thank you,
but
thank
you are.
Thank you.
You are.
Yes, I am. Better than you. Yeah, thank you much. So, thank you very much. People who don't understand basic etiquette in conversations. My dear, oh
No,
yeah.
no, my dear. We're going to pray.
Hate
You don't hear.
preacher. Look at him.
Yeah.
Hate
Yeah,
preacher.
pray.
He
It's
comes
prayer
here
time.
and he calls my sincere conversation with Muslims as attack. That's the hate preacher. Look at him. Muslims, including the mafia gang ringleader Abdullah, are spreading hate speech at Speaker's Corner. Whereas I come here to have a genuine conversation, reading from the Quran and comparing the junk that is here against my precious God Jesus Christ, hate preacher Abdullah wanders in and says that I am attacking Islam. I don't know why he uses vitriolic language, vitriolic hate speech language. He says I am attacking. Look at the level of hate speech, my dear friends, at Speaker's Corner. I am speaking. In the UK, at Speaker's Corner, what we do is called speech, discussion. And if you disagree with me, the technical term for that at Speaker's Corner is called heckling. But to a Muslim, hate preachers like Abdullah, it is attack. You see how they ramp up the vitriol?
Love to Muslim.
Yeah, to you, sir. What is that?
You are full of love to Muslim.
Yeah, I am. I am.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So
God
have you
bless
ever,
you, brother.
have you ever seen me hate a Muslim?